Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Run of the Magnificent 12 Let's Play Pokemon Black here on the Heavy Base X channel. Now that we've caught two legendaries that we can't catch the third one for now. Trust me, we can't get the third one till later on in the game. So now we head back off to Akamula Town. The reason why we're in Akamula Town is because we're not going to start looking for items that we missed. So let's go back to the start. We're going to every area that we covered, all that we consistently can. So, here's our first location, which is going to be this thing here. Indeed, which is a boulder, which Watchog can now use strength. This item will probably, you'll probably think to yourselves, am I going to be seeing a lot of Pokemon in the Magnificent 12 Let's Play, which is going to be a Pokemon Black 2, because I already know the game's out, but I'm waiting for the English version to come out, because I'm an insistent bugger. Oh, don't worry, I've already prepared myself. Actually, my initial thoughts of Black and White 2 so far is it's actually a lot better than the first one. It actually stands out more as a game. So, is it harder? It has a very steep level curve. Is it better than Platinum's level curve? Oh, quite a bit. I mean, it's not too great, but it's not too hard either. Anyway, so we're now moving on to Striation City, where we have to go back through this bit of the game using our temporary sub, Tentacruel. Don't worry, there'll be a permanent sub. By the way, before I mention it in the next part, one of my 12 suffered a growth spurt, and he will not be usable for the near future. That Pokemon is gonna be my Dynamo. He suffered a very vicious growth spurt, which triggered his evolution, obviously, to Electric. You'll be seeing him quite in the near future. But anyway, this is a male Basket that you can get in shaky parts of water, which is an unusual combination, because most water things tend to work. So let's take a look at this one, because I'm trying to throw. I used an Ultra Ball, failed. Now I'm using a Net Ball. Which kind of breaks through, because this is kind of ridiculous. I mean, this is kind of stupid. You should have a high rating. I mean, so this is the regular basket that you'll get to encounter in the game if you play, because in black, red basket show up more, and in white, blue basket showed up. So basically, let's take a peek at this one. Now we get to complete this one, which is 3 green balls. That's pretty much it. This is what you're supposed to do. I mean, for shaky parts, some Pokemon, they tend to make it difficult. So anyway, this is Basculin. It doesn't matter what the red or the blue version is. They're still the same. And for a water type, it is very disappointing. Completely. It's got some great physical stat, but it's no Gyarados. Gyarados is still the scariest water physical type to ever exist. He is fucking vicious. He is an ice killer, he is a dragon killer, he is a fire killer, rock killer, and everything. Anyway, this is a big pearl, by the way, if you talk to this fisherman here, which you can see right there. So, yeah, I tend to ramble on about certain things, but what I can tell you is that now with this brand new supercomputer that I now possess, I can professionally get games done. I mean, yeah, you probably see videos of me actually going on it, but I'm actually going to do things a professional version wouldn't do. For instance, I'm going to be more presentational. I mean, I'll be only limited to one starter, but like my past Let's Play of Magnificent 12s, I'm going to be referencing a few of my choices, and possibly merging a few characters as well. There will be no randomized returns of past super mates. It's going to be some new ones, or just basically a good combination of at least a few, because I know for a fact that not many Pokemon in this game made it, as it were. So, I gotta take it easy. Pit-ups, these are fucking annoying. I mean, this is one of the worst parts of the game so far. It's just one of those. It's just... So, basically, don't you hate it when that happens? When you have pretty much don't have a repel out, and you get besieged by low-level Pokemon that you don't want, or you just don't care about. Yep, everyone has that problem too. So let's pick up the item that we're supposed to get, which is this Max Ether. Very useful. Let's go this way. Let's go up here. Let's do this because I am Leroy Jenkins. No, you're not. You're just some fat Welshman that has a supercomputer. You don't have to rub it in. Anyway, this breeder will now challenge you. He'll have 3 evolved Pokemon, which are basically the 3 grown-up forms of the pan monkeys. First off, Simisage, the grass elder monkey, and I use Axew. So basically, what you're going to be asking yourself is this: how am I going to win against Dragonets? It's terrifying. Because pure Dragon types, absorb a lot of water attacks. This is the most powerful of the common dragons to exist. The other dragons are either legendaries or pseudo-legendaries. You'll be seeing a lot of the pseudo-legendaries. You'll be seeing the pseudo-legendary for this game later on. You'll also be seeing the legendaries for the game in this one later on. So, defeating Simisage with that, I also defeat Simipour with the same move. So let's take that down. 2,000 experience. Simisear, final of the monkeys. So let's take a peek. And let's get rid of Simisear the same way as I got rid of his 2 brothers. Claw. Level 36 Axew. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, is Taunt a good move? Not on this Pokemon. I mean, it's a decent option, but it kind of depends on what type set you're using. The breeder will give you a Lumberry. Very good. I like that. Yes, I do. And you also pick up a HP up, which is basically, I'm going to be selling that for quite a bit of chunk of change. About 2,000 Poké-dollars worth. And finally we use a frickin' dowser to find a rare candy. So, we're done with the lower routes for now. We'll go back to Wellspring Cave at the end of the video, which is going to be quite an ending for the video itself. So, let's go off to Driftvale. Welcome back to Driftvale City. Now, Driftvale has a couple of unique things here, which is going to be interesting, because we're going to be catching a brand new Pokemon. Or rather, we're going to be catching our first water ghost type. Yep, I've already spoiled it. It is, of course, Frillish. Now, Frillish is cool because it's an interesting selection. First, it's a Jellyfish. Now, the last we had a Jellyfish was, of course, Tentacruel. A very powerful move, but it was known as the Special Wall because it was an OU that had a very powerful special defense. High special defense. Although recently that Pokemon has been besieged by Gastrodon, who has an ability that's equally one of the best. So here's a male Frillish. Now you notice the aesthetic differences. Pink Frillish are female, blue Frillish are male. And they also get a bit of prestige themselves. So I throw the netball and hope I can catch the damn thing in one throw. Which I do, apparently. Such. So, Frillish joins the team, registered, but I'm not going to be using it for this Let's Play. Neither I'll be using freaking Lampent as well. So, let's basically carry on. Now we move on to Route 2. Route 6, ladies and gentlemen, is where we have to end off of the last video. In the couple of videos ago when we did the whole hunt for Cobalion in Mysteryland Cave. Here you'll find TM-84 Poison Jab, which basically replaced Special Sludge Bomb. Let's take a peek. No. This is basically a wild Tranquil no one gives a shit about. Yep. And that's the end of that. Next up, It's another wild battle that pisses me off again. God, it's a freaking fungus. Apparently, a freaking Among Us is now has moved up into OU ranks because Keldeo, the water fighting type, is proven to be quite a frickin' of a pest. So up here, ladies and gentlemen, is another one, and another wild Pokemon battle which annoys the shit out of me. It's a Deerling. So, if you're wondering, what am I going to be putting in my Black and White 2 Let's Play? I'm going to make it professional and shit. There'll be some choices. You'll be seeing what I'm playing. I'll be selecting the southwest part, so I'll be taking care of it, and it'll be my first. Although this is probably still part of the whole Let's Play schnaz. And if you're wondering if I'm going to be recording any videos for Black and White 2 this next week, when it comes out first week of October, it'll be recorded for January the 12th, which will be its release. So let's complete this. We're nearly done with this segment anyway, so can we get to the water with... fuck you, Carablast. So back it goes again. Kind of redundant here, but we can get this done. So let's do this. Surf attack down to the south, like so. Let's go find some items. First off, tiny mushroom here, and down here, tiny big mushroom here. But of course, let's go surf again. Back to the entrance to Australian Cave. And now let's go find that item, shall we? Let's see, am I getting close? So, tiny mushroom here, and that's gonna be it for now, I think. So, let's do this. Head off back to Striation City, because we are going to head straight to our next destination. To that Wellspring, the spring cave. Yeah, you don't need me to tell you, just go all the way back here. Now we have surf, we can finally explore Wellspring Cave to our hidden desires. And in the next part of the Black and White Let's Play of on the Heavy BSX channel, Wellspring Cave is now our bitch to explore. Stay tuned for the next episode, which will come up right after this.